pasta dough for our lasagna that we're making. I made this pasta dough yesterday and put it in the fridge. So what we're going to do is cut it into 4 pieces. And we use 1 piece at a time so that the other pieces will stay hydrated and they won't dry out. So I'm just put these back in here and pull those up. Okay. So then we're just going to take this piece. We have our pasta attachment on the old KitchenAid, which works great. So we're going to start off on the 1 setting and just haven't done this in a while, so we'll see how it goes. The dough's a little bit wet. I think I'm just going to put a little bit of flour on it so it doesn't stick in the roller. This makes it a little easier when you're working with fresh dough. So roll it this way a couple of times. Maybe 1 more. We'll move it to the 2 setting. We're going to get it nice and thin. I'm going to get a little more flour in here. Just see it sticking a little bit. Nice long sheets. Move it down. Now we're on 3. So much easier than rolling it with a rolling pin. I did it before, but I want to put a little more flour on it again. Once you get your rhythm down, it goes pretty quick.
You see through that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting thin. I don't know, we've never actually done lasagna noodles before, so I don't know, it looks pretty thin. I don't think we should go any thinner than this.
I think you're done.
Yeah. Okay. So then we're just going to lay it out here. Let me shut this off. You hear that noise in the background. So I think what we'll do is we'll just cut it down to get that off the bottom. You can always re-roll this. All these scraps after. And then, while we're making the rest, we're just going to hang this. I'll be over a couple of these, I'm thinking. Well, we'll just do it this way. There. And on our little handy dandy rack.
Which we found at a yard sale.
And we didn't know what it was.
We didn't know what it was.
And then we put it together and we're like, oh, that's a pasta drying rack. So we'll let that hang there until we get the rest of the dough.
Just put it back on 1.
Yep, back on 1 for the next bunch of dough. I'm going to put a little flour on it. You see it's kind of breaking up a little bit. We want it to hold together. Let's just run that through. That's better. I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure it's holding together good.
That's a pasta flour too, right?
Yep. It's King Arthur pasta flour. Yeah, that's better. Let's go through one more time, and then we'll move it to the next one. Round 2. The higher the number, the thinner the dough. Set in. Well, some things we don't mind doing by hand. This is not one of them. I mean, I love when I'm making bread. I don't mind kneading the dough by hand.
Rolling this thing out is
But
horrible.
rolling it out is all
We've done it.
We've done that. It's really hard to get it even and thin. And yeah, this is a game changer. And I've
We bought it on eBay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually decided that after the dry pasta that we have in the pantry is gone, I'm not buying pasta anymore. We're just going to make it. It's really easy. The dough is basically water, eggs, and salt. Not water, flour, eggs, and salt. Couldn't be easier. We always have those around. I don't remember where we ended the last time.
I think it was 3.
That was 4.
4? I don't remember.
I
3 or
think
4.
that's
Yeah.
thin enough.
I think that's beautiful.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's
good.
nice. Look at that.
So, noodle number 2. That's a big noodle. And that one looks pretty good. I'm not going to trim it or anything. I'm just going to put it on the rack. And I think we'll put it over a few, so it's... That's not very good. There we go. We're not going to hang it there to dry, just to hold it until we're ready, because we're going to assemble the lasagna. We don't, with fresh, because these are fresh noodles, you know, fresh pasta, you don't need to cook them first, which is nice. So that's why we're going to assemble it right after we make the noodles and get it in the oven. Don't have to boil them. Which will save time and mess.
And one whole cooking step.
One whole cooking step, exactly. Saves water.
And living off grid, water's up.
Water is important. So if we could save water, that's important.
Yep.
Definitely. Okay, I'm going to fold this one more time. We're back on 1. Now that's a funny shape. I'm going to fold the bottom up. Try to make it a little more rectangular. That's better. And I just have the mixer on 1. You don't want it to go too fast.
And somebody gave you some mixer too, did they?
Yeah, my good friend Fran. It was her mom's.
It came from upstate New York. What's upstate New York
Came
again?
back.
I just thought of that.
Yep. Yep, she got a new one, so she knew I didn't have one and asked me if I wanted it, and I said absolutely. Best thing about KitchenAid is that even though that's an old mixer, any implements will fit on it. That's a new pasta roller and it works great on it. I wish more companies would do that instead of changing everything so that you have to buy everything new all the time. So now we're on 2. We'll go through 2 one more time.
It's getting thin. You're good at this.
Yeah, it's kind
Way
of,
better than I ever
it's kind of
was.
soothing. You know?
As long as you don't get your shirt sleeves stuck.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Make sure you tie your hair back.
How thin that is. You can do one more? It's on 4.
This is 3, so you'll do one more, get on 4. This is a great, I just used the recipe on the bag of flour, and it was a nice dough. Maybe we'll go through 4 one more time. Time to assemble. So first is going to be our white sauce. We're just going to do a thin layer of that on the bottom. We got thick sitting there. That'll be okay. Oh. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, and then we have our noodles. So I basically just cut them in half. So I'll put two down there. And just overlap them a little, and that's going to be okay. Okay, and then we're going to do half of the ricotta. So this was just ricotta, egg, a little salt and pepper, and parsley. That's half or not, but we'll see. Just going to spread this out. Okay, and now our veggies. So we sauteed the mushrooms. Get some garlic and butter and olive oil. Smells so good. Love mushrooms. Maybe next year we'll have our own mushrooms.
Maybe this year.
Well, yeah, right, this year.
This year, right. Yes.
Okay, a little more of that. Okay. And then we have some spinach. I'm just going to sort of spread that out as best I can. We just used frozen chopped spinach, defrosted it, and drained it really well. A little more. And then we'll put the sauce. I made the white sauce. I don't keep milk in the house, like regular milk, and I use evaporated milk in my coffee. So whenever a recipe calls for milk, I just use the evaporated milk and dilute it a little bit with some water, and it comes out really good. And I don't have to worry about milk spoiling, and I always have it. Some spinach in there, but that's okay. It's going to all go together. All right. Next layer of noodles. We've never made lasagna with fresh noodles before.
Never.
It's a first. Should be good.
Trying to be more self-sufficient.
Well, exactly. Everything always tastes better when you make it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does. And and I enjoy the process. I don't mind.
I enjoy the process.
I don't mind doing it.
She's happy in the kitchen. I see
It's
that.
my happy place. You know?
She built the kitchen.
It just gets better all the time. Oh, you know what I forgot? Well, we'll do it on this layer. I forgot the mozzarella cheese.
Cheese. I just saw that.
Well, that's okay. We'll just do
Double layer.
all of it in the middle. All right. Now we'll do the rest of our mushrooms.
That looks like shepherd pie.
Actually, I can just pick this up. It'll be easier. You know what? I'm going to add the liquid in there because it's probably going to need a little bit because I didn't cook the noodles. So having a little extra liquid in there is not going to be a problem. Okay. And then don't let me forget the mozzarella this time. All right. Now, rest of the spinach. I don't think so, Cat. It's not for you. Thinks everything's for him.
Always has been.
Yeah.
Which comes to me.
Alrighty. Let's get all that out of there. Okay. Just wipe my hands quick. I don't want the spinach and the cheese. Okay. Now we're gonna add a hefty dose of mozzarella cheese. Because, you know, we missed a whole layer. You can't have lasagna without cheese. Maybe. I don't know, what do you think?
I think it looks good.
Then one more handful.
Then why'd you ask me?
I might if you'll, you know, included.
Include me in the process.
All right, now we're gonna do sauce.
Can you save that sauce?
I'm gonna probably use it all. 'Cause I think we put the sauce. Yeah, we're gonna put sauce on top too.
Okay, yep.
This doesn't want to spread like that.
Yeah.
So let's use this. Yeah, that's better. Sometimes you just need the right tool for the job. One more.
This is our
layer.
Easter Sunday dinner.
It is. Yep. Well, at Christmas we made ravioli.
Yep, we did.
It was good. Or was it? No, we made stuffed shells. That's right.
We did. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
we
right?
made stuffed shells, which were good. We didn't make the shells, but
No, we won't.
okay. Now, last layer of noodles. And I'm going to have a couple left over, and that's okay. Because Greg had a good idea. He said we can slice them up and make spaghetti. This one's a little long. But it's all right.
I was going to tell you, fold it under.
Fold it over.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so now, I'm going to get all the rest of this sauce on here. Let's pour it out.
Put some cheese on top of that, or no? It'll probably burn.
Well, I think some Parmesan, so I'll have to grate some Parmesan cheese. And I could do that right before we put it in the oven.
Okay. Yep.
And we don't need to bake it just yet, so. There we go. With my other spoon here. And I'll just scrape it off after. Just cover this. Actually, it was just enough white sauce. So for people who don't like tomato sauce, this is a good alternative. Put whatever vegetables you want, and then I like it with the spinach, but you could put broccoli, zucchini. You can, if you don't like mushrooms, don't use mushrooms.
Is bacon a vegetable?
No. Contrary to popular belief, everything's better with bacon. But if you want to keep it, with no meat. All right. And there you have it. So we'll come back when we get ready to put it in the oven.
That's the spaghetti we made today.